Hey everybody, welcome back. This is a special edition of 10 Minutes With. I'm here with Marcel Ritter, and we're in beautiful Miami, Florida, getting ready for his karate combat debut. Marcel, first of all, I know you're weight cutting. It's fight week. Thank you for taking the time to speak to us.
Thank you for being here.
Perfect. Now, we've seen you before, but it's been in WAKO. Let's take a step back from karate combat, and let's talk about your journey here. Where did you start at in your martial arts career?
I'm actually a sports karate guy. I started with sport karate when I was 9 years old. I'm doing also taekwondo. And was competing in WAKO competitions. And yeah, I won some titles there at WAKO, and I'm now training for maybe 4 or 5 years, K1 Dutch style. And yeah, that was my way to combat sport. Yeah.
So, speaking in terms of especially sport karate, obviously we're dealing with point, and we're dealing with first point to score. What was the transition like to go to especially Dutch kickboxing?
I think I need a new challenge, a new chapter in my life, and so much guys stopped with point fighting in my times, like Raymond, Sold, all the guys, and I have this feeling that it brings me to another level. It gives me a new way how I can compete, and yeah, so I think this was the reason that I'm.
Now, you're from Germany.
Yes.
Where specifically in Germany are you from? Where's your hometown?
I'm from Grünstadt.
Okay.
It's near to Frankfurt, maybe 1 hour. Yeah, and I have also my gym there in Grünstadt.
Is your gym that what you do for a living?
Yes. Exactly.
So is it like a gym like I'm thinking in the United States we have things like Crunch Fitness, Gold's Gym. Is it your own specific gym?
Yeah, it's my own gym. It's my own building.
Okay.
So
what are do you have like free weights? Do you have everything? Do you have like aerobics classes? Tell me about this business of yours.
We have taekwondo. That's our basic. We have also sports karate and K1 boxing and some fitness classes, but not much. A little room for fitness, and we started. The kids started to train there at 3 years, and we have normal classes for hobby, and we have classes for competitor sports.
Now, there have been a lot of good champions that have come out of Germany, especially that part of Europe. What is it about it that makes it so special? I remember interviewing the entire German team at the time, at the beginning of COVID, and you guys had just started, like, I remember there's a camp that was going on in the winter, or during the year, and, you were continuing to do things even though, like, over Zoom. It was the first time I actually had heard was from you guys to offer classes over Zoom. What is it about Germany that makes such great talent in the martial arts world?
I don't know, but that's a good question. But I think you're talking about the top 10 Germany teams.
Yes.
And I think the good thing on our team was that we are really good friends. We had training every month together. It's not that we living next to each other.
Right.
But we train really hard together. We trained really much, so 1 time in a month at this time, and I don't know. It was more. Was not just a team. It was really a family. Yeah. So yeah, and everybody brings his ideas to this team, and yeah, I think that was the reason why we are like so good, like we was in the past.
I can relate to that. I've been on a couple of teams that I really saw as more like a family first than a team. You do have something special there. You all get together, you look out for each other, You're going to be there in each other's corners, cheering each other on. If somebody gets hurt, you're right there. It really makes for something special. Speaking of that, right before we started this interview, shout out to Toli. You were on the phone with him.
Yes.
What did he give you some advice for this weekend?
He was asking me what was my experience at this stage. How does everything work for me? How is my feeling? And was asking about the strategy again, what I have to do on Saturday. So yeah.
That's good. And speaking of, what has your experience with karate combat been so far? You flew in, was it yesterday?
And now Tuesday.
Tuesday. So you got in Tuesday. How has the experience been? How have you been treated? Tell us how the week's been going so far for you.
Karate combat is really professional. So they really care about the fighters. It's really cool. We have our own room where we can train. We have so much people we can ask for something. We're getting a schedule for everything what we need. So it's really professional. It's on a good way to getting, I think, really famous. And yeah, that's cool.
So you're making your premiere. Your opponent's already had one fight in karate combat. Have you done some research on your opponent? Have you checked him out, or are you just?
I was checking out the last fight. So yeah, we have now the strategy to fight against him, and we'll see on Saturday if it works or not.
And have you got a chance to get in the pit yet?
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow
is the first time when I go into the pit.
It is going to be different, as I can tell you, from being in there. Just again, from a photographer or from a videographer point of view, the angle on the pit wall is different. But you're going to find out all that out tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to give you the last word. What would you like to say to the people that are watching? Remember your teammates and everything. Why should they come watch you? Why should they log in, unless they can get here to Miami before Saturday? Why should they log in to karate.com or to karate.com YouTube page and watch you on Saturday?
I think I'm really good prepared, and I hope that, of course, I win. And I want to don't do a fight just in a normal way. I want to do something maybe new, what's new in karate combat, and hope everybody from the sports karate family is behind me, and watching the fight then.
Perfect. As I can tell you before, the sports karate community as a global unit will back you up.
Yes.
If you guys are not here in Miami on Saturday at 7 o'clock, then go to YouTube, go to the Karate Combat YouTube page, and watch Marcel fight. Best of luck to you Saturday. Thank you for taking the time.